Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. This is so exciting. Okay, today we are going to be learning about thermometers. So a thermometer is used to measure degrees or the temperature of our surroundings, of water, if you have a fever, all kinds of stuff, okay? So a thermometer is a measurement of what temperature something is, okay? So this is a very large thermometer because this is supposed to be hung up in a room so that you can see what temperature a room is, okay? Or if it was outside, it can be an outside temperature thermometer as well. So you're gonna notice that there's two sides to this. So this one goes 30, 20, 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And down at the bottom there is a C. Well, that is degrees in Celsius. Well, we're not going to really be talking about degrees in Celsius. We're going to be talking about degrees in Fahrenheit. So Celsius is used a lot in European countries. Remember we talked about Europe? So Celsius is used a lot there. In America, we usually use Fahrenheit, okay? So it has an F. And so down here, this is 20 below zero, then 0 degrees, then 20 degrees, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 degrees. So in between each one, you're going to be counting by twos. So 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 degrees, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40 degrees, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50 degrees, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60 degrees, and you just keep going. So each little hash that doesn't have a number is 2 degrees higher. So you count by twos in between the big numbers that are on the thermometer, okay? So 0, of course, is freezing, like below freezing. And then anything down here is below 0, which is crazy. Freezing is like 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So anything below 20, that is not a good time in your life. 120 is crazy hot. That's like if you're going to the desert and it's just sun blazing, there's no breeze, there's no shade, there's nothing. 120 degrees is crazy hot. Today in Livermore, I believe it was about 65 degrees, okay? So it was 60, 62, 64, 66. So right about here is where it was in Livermore today. So it wasn't cold, right? But it wasn't warm. It was kind of cool. So that is kind of how we read a thermometer. So you can look at this thermometer, and this thermometer has red that goes up the middle of it. Now, a long time ago, they used to use something called mercury that used to make the line go up, but they found out that mercury is not such a great idea to be around people. So now they use alcohol in it, and the alcohol, what happens is that when it gets hot, it expands or gets bigger, and so it moves up the thermometer. And when it gets cool, the alcohol shrinks and it goes down the thermometer, okay? So when it's hot, it goes up. When it's cold, it goes down. So this actually shows the temperature in my house right now. It's a little toasty in my house. Why I have a sweater on, I don't know. But it looks like in my house right now, so if this is 60, so 62, 64, 66, 68, 70 is right here. So it's 72, 74, 76. It's about 76 degrees in my house right now, okay? About 76 degrees. So if you look at this paper that you have, I'm going to let you take a second to grab it. So this paper we're going to work with just a little bit right now. And it has a big giant thermometer on it right here. You're also going to need a red crayon. Okay, you're going to need a red crayon. So right here it says the temperature of our classroom. Well, unfortunately, we're not in our classroom. We're in my house. Well, I'm in my house. I'm in my house. So it is 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So on this one right here, I'm going to write 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you have a thermometer in your house and you want to measure what your house feels like, you can do that. I'm just telling you what my house feels like. It's 76 degrees. Now, this one right here says the temperature of water from our drinking fountain. Well, we're not in our classroom, sadly, but I got a bowl of water. Oh, boo-boo. I got a bowl of water from my sink, and I'm actually going to put this into the water. Now, what should happen is that red should be going down, because I'm believing that the water is probably cooler than my house. It does take a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit in here for a few minutes while we do the rest of the paper, and then we'll look at it again and see what the temperature of the water is from the sink that I got it from. I'm going to guess it's a little cooler than my house. That's the thought. We'll see what it does. Okay. All right. So let's head back over to this. And I want you to take your crayon, and with your red crayon, I want you to find the 30-degree mark. So it's a 3 and a 0, 30 degrees. And I want you to draw a line with your red crayon to connect the two lines on either side of where the alcohol is. Okay, right at the 30-degree mark. You're going to draw just a line. All right, and then I want you to color in. You don't have to color dark, but color in just the center. Just the center of the thermometer with red, all the way up to the line that you drew. So 30 degrees. Okay, so in my house right now, it said it's 76 degrees. I'm totally comfortable. I don't actually have to have this sweater on, but it's, you know, a little chilly. I mean, for me. If you went outside right now, I believe it's about like 56 degrees. I could still go outside and be totally comfortable in what I'm wearing. 30 degrees is below freezing. So if you've ever gone to the snow and you're playing in the snow, it's probably at least 30 degrees, if not a little bit lower than that. So 30 degrees is a cold day. Burr, cold. So on this line right here, we're going to write cold. C-O-L-D. 30 degrees is cold out. You need to have a sweater or a jacket, maybe mittens and a beanie or something like that, or a hoodie to keep warm, because it's going to be freezing outside, okay? Now, we're going to go up to the next one, and you're going to draw a line with your red crayon again to connect the two lines next to the 60 degrees. Okay, so now we're on 60 degrees. And then I want you to finish going on up. So you're going to just keep on coloring till you get to 60 degrees. And 60 degrees, so 60-degree day is about what it was today. It was about 65 outside, so it was definitely not a warm day. I still was in like jeans and like a shirt that came down to here. So that would be considered a cool day. So if the meteorologist, who is a person who gives you the weather, tells you it's going to be 60 degrees today, you know it's going to be cool. It's not going to be cold. You don't need probably a big parka and a beanie, but you're going to need probably a light sweater or maybe some, you know, longer pants or something like that, okay? So 60 degrees is a cool day. C-O-O-L. Cool day. All right, the next one we're going to go to is the 80-degree Fahrenheit. So now we're going to draw a line between the two lines that are right next to 80. And then you're going to continue going up with your red crayon. So this is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. 80 degrees would be what it was this weekend. So like on Mother's Day on Sunday, it It was really warm. I was in shorts and a tank top. It was beautiful, but I wasn't hot. Like I wasn't like, whew, man, I got to get in the shade. So an 80-degree day would be very comfortable and warm. You're not sweating. You're feeling pretty good, okay? So 80 degrees is warm. E-W-A-R-M. Warm. 80 degrees is a warm day. It's kind of a perfect day, actually. Okay, and now we're going to go to our last one on the thermometer. So you're going to go all the way up, draw a line again, and you're going to color in. Okay, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hot. If it's 100 degrees out, it is toasty. You don't want to be outside. Your face gets red. You just don't want to be out. It's super hot. So we're going to write hot on this. 100 degrees is a hot day. Hot day. Okay, let's check our water now and see if it has moved. Not really. Let's see. Okay. It was at 76 is our room. So it's 70, 72, 74. It's almost the same. So the water in my tap is not that much cooler. It went down a little bit, but not much. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say 75 degrees. So 75 degrees is what the temperature in the water fountain was, or mine. I did just pull that bowl out of the dishwasher though, so it was probably a little hot. Okay. Over here to our other paper. I'm actually not going to be doing this paper with you today because you guys know how to do, and we already spent like almost 15 minutes on talking about temperature. So I'm just going to tell you what you're supposed to do on it, and you can totally do it on your own. You guys are so smart. So on number 1, you're going to be writing 116 and circling the digit that tells the number of hundreds. Then on number 2, you're on Mrs. Barlow's lunch graph. 8 children put their tags in the lunch from home row. 6 children put their tags in the school lunch row. Draw the tags on the lunch graph. So when you draw the tag, just make like a little box like this. Like it's like a little tag, okay? You don't have to color it in, just make it a tag. And then you're going to answer, how many more children eat lunch from home than eat school lunch? And then how many tags are on the graph? Now when they ask that, they want to know how many tags are on the graph completely. Not just the kids from home, but all of the tags, okay, that are on the graph. On number 3, you're writing how much money this is. Of course, these are quarters, so they're 25 cents each. 25, 50. Okay. Number 4, color the thermometer to show 30 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So remember, you're going to be using red. You're always going to start at the first thing I always want you to do, though, is to find the line where it's going to go. So I'll do this one with you because we're just learning it. So here's 30 degrees. Connect that line so that you don't go past it, okay? Connect the line. And then start at the very bottom where the bulb is that holds all of the alcohol, and then color all the way up to the 30, all right? Okay, and then number 5, Maureen wrote a 2-digit number on a piece of paper. She gave the children the following clues to help them guess her secret number. Maureen said, the digits I used are 4 and 6. Write the 2 possible numbers. So if 4 is one of the digits and 6 is the other digit, what 2 different ways can you put them together to make 2 different numbers? Okay? Then at the bottom, all you're doing is finding the answers. And you're doing subtracting money, just like we learned yesterday, and they put the cent sign there for you. So yay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. That's it. And then I will see you guys on Thursday morning. We get to Zoom, and we're going to be making a super cool coral reef. And you should be getting all the stuff tomorrow. I mean, today, because today's supposed to be Wednesday, even though it's Tuesday night that I'm telling you all this. So anyway, I'm super excited to see you guys on Thursday. I love you so much, and I miss you so much every single day.